Hello friends, my name is Pratiksha. So today I am going to talking about integumentary system and endocrine system. So first of all, integumentary system. So integumentary system is a complex system and vital organ system in the human body that consists of skin, hair, nails, and associated with the glands. Then it serves as a several functions such as protection, regulation, sensation, and secretion. Now talking about first of all skin. Skin is the largest organ in the human body and it consists of three layers, that is epidermis, dermis, and subcutaneous tissue. So talk first of all what epidermis. It is the outermost layer. The epidermis is composed of many epithelial cells and serve to protective barrier against the external factors like UV radiation and chemicals. Second one is the dermis. Beneath the epidermis cells lies the dermis, which contains a connective tissue, blood vessels, nerves, and accessory structure such as hair follicles and sweat glands. Then third one is the subcutaneous tissue, that is hypodermis. So below the dermis there is a layer of subcutaneous tissue which consists of fat cells and connective tissue. So this layer provides a insulation padding helping in regulating the body temperature and protect underlying structures. Now let's see the function of integumentary system. So first of all, first one is the protection. Skin act as a barrier that protects the body from physical injuries or harmful microorganism, as well as harmful chemicals. Then second one is the thermoregulation. Sweat glands in the skin release sweat which cools down the body when it evaporates, which helping to the body temperature. Then blood vessels in the skin also dilate or contract to regulate heat exchange. Then third one is the sensation. Nerves in the skin such as the tactile receptors and the thermoreceptors and nociceptors are allowed to use the perceive sensations such as touch, temperature, and pain. The fourth one is the excretion. Sweat glands in the skin excrete waste product including salts, small amounts metabolic waste. Then fifth one is the immune function. Specialized cells in the skin such as Langerhans cells that helps to protect our body against the pathogen and foreign substances. Then sixth one is the synthesis of vitamin D. Skin consists cells that convert ultraviolet light into the vitamin D, which is essential for the calcium absorption and bone. Then talking about the hair is the filamentous structure that grows from hair follicles in the dermis and it provides a protection from UV radiation and serve as a sensory organs. Then fourth one is the nails. Nails are hard protective plates made up of keratinized cells and they cover the tip of our fingers and toes and providing a protection and supports to the underlining soft tissues. Then fifth one is the glands. First one is the sweat glands. Endocrine sweat glands produces sweats which helps to cool the body. Then apocrine sweat glands found in the axillary and genital regions which secrete a thicker sweat that can be metabolized by bacteria and producing body odor. Then sebaceous glands. Sebaceous glands secrete a sebum, an oily substance that lubricates the skin and hair, inhibits the bacterial growth. Then mammary glands. This specialized gland is a female produced milk for breastfeeding. Then now talking about endocrine gland. So the endocrine system is a complex and highly integrated system of glands and organs that produce and secrete hormones. Then components of the endocrine system. So first of all, glands. The primary component of the endocrine system are the endocrine glands. These are the specialized organ that secretes hormones directly into the bloodstream Major endocrine glands includes the first one is the pituitary gland. So pituitary gland referred as a master gland, and the pituitary gland is located at the base of the brain, and it controls function of many other endocrine glands and regulate growth and metabolism and other various processes. Then thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is located in the neck, and thyroid gland produces a hormones called as a thyroxine and triiodothyronine, then that regulate the metabolism, energy production and body temperature. Then third one is the parathyroid gland. These are the small glands located on near the thyroid gland. They secrete a parathyroid hormone which regulate the calcium and phosphate level in the blood. Then adrenal glands. Adrenal glands are two adrenal glands, one on top of each kidney. They produce hormones like cortisol, which regulate the stress response, aldosterone, which regulates the salt and water balance, and adrenaline, which initiates the fight or flight response. Then pancreas. Pancreas are both endocrine and exocrine function as an endocrine and exocrine. Then endocrine portion called as the islets of Langerhans produces hormones like insulin, glucagon, which regulate the blood sugar level. Then talking about the pineal gland. It is located in the brain, and the pineal gland produces melatonin, which is a hormone that regulates the sleep wake cycle, that is cardian rhythm. Then hypothalamus. Hypothalamus, while not a gland per se, but they are the hypothalamus in the brain plays a crucial role in regulating the endocrine system, and it produces hormones that stimulates and inhibit the release of hormones from the pituitary glands. Then gonads. Gonads are the testes in males and ovaries in females, which produces the sex hormones including testosterone and estrogen, which regulate the reproductive functions and secondary sexual characteristics. Now, hormones are a chemical messengers that produce a endocrine gland. For example, insulin, glucagon, thyroid hormone, adrenaline, cortisol, estrogen, and testosterone, or many others. Then now talking about the function of the endocrine system. First one is the regulation of metabolism. Second one is the growth and development. Third one is the homeostasis. Fourth one is the reproduction and sexual differentiation. Then fifth one is the stress response. Sixth one is the immune response, and seventh one is the cardiac rhythms, blood pressure regulation, and electrolyte balance. That's all about the integumentary and cardiac endocrine gland. Thank you so much.